Wayne New says my client's WordPress site just got suspended. WordPress.com. Yeah, that happens. Should I create a new one and add that back into the syndication network? Yeah, you can. Just be careful. WordPress, I've noticed that too. Like even semanticmastery.com or Semantic Mastery's WordPress account is suspended, which sucks. We never really did anything spammy with it, but they suspended it. So whatever. It is what it is. WordPress has been more suspension happy recently, I've noticed. Yeah, you can create another one. Just what I recommend doing is not publishing syndicated posts to it. Create it so that it's part of your entity assets, but don't syndicate to it, at least not right away. And if you are going to syndicate to it, be more selective. You can set up filters and IFTTT for that so that only certain posts go through and that kind of stuff. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. It's part of Web 2.0's. Now I see my client's Tumblr site is not there anymore. Do you think someone is negatively attacking the syndication network? Maybe, but I doubt it. It's probably more likely that maybe posting frequency was too much, or perhaps the posts contain a shit ton of links that can also cause suspensions. Another thing is if you start publishing syndicated posts that contain links too quickly after the accounts have been created. We always talked about, seasoning the accounts, letting them age a little bit before starting to post. And then when you do start to syndicate slower and ramp up over time so that you build some kind of like trust into the site before just hammering it with syndicated posts. I don't know that that's the case, Wayne, in your or Way New. I don't know if it's Wayne W or Way New. In your case, I don't know that's what causes suspension. I'm not saying that you spammed it or that you did a shit ton of posting to it. Those are just some things that I know can cause suspensions, right? Posting too frequently, or a post with too many links, or posting too quickly or too soon after it's been created. So give it some time. And then when you do start to syndicate, like try to ramp it up slowly. And that's it. I'm not doing a whole lot of syndication stuff now, guys. And as I've said many times on recent webinars, Hump Day Hangouts, syndication is it's good, right? I mean, you can still absolutely do it, but because IFTTT has restricted the amount of active applets you can have, unless you have a paid account, it's not necessary to syndicate as much. It doesn't have the same effect that it did years ago anyways. But what is important still is constantly building branded tier 1 assets and interlinking them when possible, right? So that's where Syndication Academy, the training is phenomenal, because SC every 2 weeks does an update webinar where she shows how to go out and build more branded tier assets, or branded tier 1 assets, and interlink them where possible. She shows how to optimize, how to sign up, how to optimize them, how to interlink. And that is really powerful. Whether you're syndicating them or not is really, it's not all that important. It's not all that necessary. Yes, it can help. If you're going to syndicate, I recommend WordPress and Blogger as your two WordPress and Tumblr. I don't even like to syndicate to Blogger. By the way, Blogger is super powerful, guys, and people just don't think it is, but they're wrong. You can rank Blogger stuff right now. I don't know why, but Google's started to shine some favor back on Blogger again, which is a Google asset. It should have always probably been doing really well, but Blogger is an asset that you can, if you spend some time, make the site look good, put some good content on it, you can smash it with links. And I don't mean syndicated content. And part of the reason I don't like to syndicate content to Blogger is because it will compete with the original. And, again, I was talking about cannibalization earlier. That's usually content on the same site. But if you syndicate a post from your money site to Blogger can kind of compete with that original post. What I'm talking about is, so I don't like to syndicate to Blogger. I turn that applet off, as a matter of fact. Like, I disable that applet. But I like to use Blogger as like going out and publishing fresh and unique, well-tuned articles on Blogger, the branded Blogger asset, and then use that as a primary link building target. That, you can rank Blogger fairly easily right now, more so than in recent past. So Blogger is a really good asset, but I don't like to syndicate to it. I prefer Tumblr and WordPress for that. Okay.